Hey everyone, it is Mona here at Klatch. Today we're making a resin donut paperweight and it looks good enough to eat. I am partial to strawberry donuts, so we're going to make a strawberry frosted donut. But you could do it any color you want. I mixed 2 ounces of the Easy Cast resin. And I have this silicone mold. I'll see if I can't find a link online where you might be able to find it. We need to turn this resin into a donut color. Now you don't have to stay with a realistic color, but I kind of want to. So I'm going to add a little bit of white, and these are just pigments that are made for the resin. So I have the white in here. I think I want to go a little more white. And I have a little bit of brown pigment. I'll add a drop. Now I just want to put a little bit of the yellow in there to kind of give it that doughy look. So I think this is pretty close, and I'm going to try to pour it evenly. So I poured them pretty evenly, and now I'm just going to take my lighter, pop the bubbles, and then we're going to let it just sit for a minimum of 12 hours before we pull them out. So the donuts have set, so I'm going to pull them right on out. So we got a half and a half, and a half and a half makes a whole. So I'm just going to glue these together with some of my ultimate glue, so we'll have a nice donut. Kind of looks like a bagel with cream cheese. Alright, and if you have any stuff that squishes out, just wipe it right off, line it up, and then just let that dry. It is time to frost our donut. We're going to do something very similar like when I did the donut pendants. And if you haven't seen that, you might want to go check it out. I'm going to use the ultimate glue, but this time instead of using glitter or pigment powder, I'm going to mix a little acrylic paint in there with it just to give it a little bit of color. Now the ultimate glue dries clear, and we want to use it because it'll stick to the resin. And then I have 2 different pinks. I'm going to put a little bit into both. Now remember, because the glue dries clear, it's actually going to come out darker than what we're seeing. Because right now it's going to be mixing with white, but that white will be gone. So I think I'll put an actual bit of white in there just to lighten it up a bit. Okay, now I'm going to just frost that donut. And I want to come down the sides enough to cover that seam. And I want to come down inside as well. So now, because it's a donut, it needs sprinkles. I'm going to put these multicolored sprinkles on top. And I'm going to just carefully press them down, make sure they're in there. And now we just let it sit and dry. Here's our donut all finished right there. You can see the doughy part, the sprinkles, and the glue. So this is a perfect thing to have on your desk to hold down a stack of papers. You could put it maybe on a stack of napkins so they don't blow away outside. I think you could probably find a lot of fun uses for this little donut. So I happen to go with the strawberry frosted donut, but you could certainly do any color or flavor that you want. And that mold, you can actually use it, as a bagel mold too. I think that would be pretty fun. Maybe we'll do that in the future. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. And if you haven't yet, remember to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. I will definitely see you next time. Remember, life's too short not to shimmer, so grab your glue gun and your glitter. Stay safe.